I do not believe that on the day that my sister took that mix of meth and fentanyl that she ever thought that it was going to end her life.
This is the unfortunate reality for so many families whose loved ones have lost their lives to fentanyl. As this growing crisis continues to plague our community. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kirsten O'Connor. According to the CDC, the number of overdose deaths in the state of Washington is rising faster than any other state, in large part because of the growing fentanyl crisis. And today, Spokane leaders came together to share how they hope to address the problem. Natalie Grant is live in downtown Spokane tonight. Natalie, what did they say needs to happen to put a stop to the growing crisis?
Well, Kirsten, as we know, with the solution to a massive problem like this doesn't come with a simple answer. But for members of the Spokane Alliance for Fentanyl Education, or S.A.F.E, they say that widespread education and awareness is critical, especially when it comes to keeping these deadly and dangerous drugs out of the hands of kids.
I do not believe that on the day that my sister took that mix of meth and fentanyl that she ever thought that it was going to end her life.
2 years ago, Traci Couture Richmond lost her sister to a decade-long battle with addiction that ended with fentanyl.
We were always hopeful that she would get better. But that just never happened for her.
Now her goal is to spread awareness and create a space to talk about addiction.
We need to start talking more openly about our loved ones who are going through addiction or who we have lost to fentanyl, because as we start to bring more awareness to it, people will realize that you don't have to look very far, even in your own circles, to find someone who's being affected by this.
On Wednesday, federal, state, and local community leaders who make up the Spokane Alliance for Fentanyl Education, or S.A.F.E, said to change the direction of this crisis, people need to be aware and be educated, especially parents.
We're seizing thousands of fentanyl pills from our community, but what I want to see is the end to the tragic deaths, and that really starts with educating kids right at home and in schools.
U.S. Attorney Vanessa Waldrop says that her team is focusing on stopping drug traffickers from coming into our communities, but parents should be aware of the new ways kids are getting these deadly drugs, sometimes without even knowing.
Where we find that kids are learning about drugs are really from their friends, from social media. You can buy these types of pills on Snapchat, on YouTube. They look like prescription pills, but in fact they're fake prescription pills, and they can be laced with a deadly amount of fentanyl.
These are conversations that Traci is having now with her own children, making sure no one else in her family is lost to fentanyl.
It's okay for parents to say, I want to know more about what you're doing. It will make you unpopular, but it could save their life.
Now, in order to pass along that education to the general public, S.A.F.E is hosting its fall festival once again this year down at Riverfront Park at the Pavilion. It's coming up on October 7th. There will be musical performances from big names like country singer Maren Morris. There will also be resources and information shared throughout the night about the dangers and risks of fentanyl in our community and how everyone can play a role in stopping it. And we'll have more information on how you can buy those tickets on our website, kxly.com. Reporting in downtown Spokane, Natalie Grant, 4 News Now.